When I got sick, I had to leave the corporate world. I traveled all over the world and was ending up in hospitals in Sydney or London or LA. And so I have lupus, and my body just said enough. So I went to Burke. I had requested to go to Burke.
When she was meeting with the staff, I guess her first day there, and they asked her, well, what is your goal, or what do you hope to achieve by your stay here at Burke? And she said, I want to walk out of here in high-heeled shoes. And so, here she was, she couldn't even stand up at the time, and they were teaching her how to swallow and walk again.
I hadn't walked in 5 weeks. And I remember I was in a wheelchair when I got there, and the first time I tried to walk, I had to use a walker. And I remember looking up at my therapist, and I was crying because I had lost so much weight and had these spindly legs, and I was afraid. And I looked over at him, crying, expecting him to say, okay, come sit down. He kind of just waved at me like, keep going.
She worked so hard in therapy. I mean, to the point you just couldn't believe how hard she was working.
She is very determined. And I don't know where it comes from. It must be from my husband. It certainly doesn't come from me. She just rises to the top, and she's always been that way.
I was the head of HR for many large companies. I could sniff out a good culture or sniff out a bad culture in only a few minutes. The positive culture at Burke was palpable.
I think she really attributes Burke to her being able to get back on her feet and being able to get back into her life the way she has.
What made you want to throw this holiday party here at Burke?
Well, I was here in the fall of 2012, and the treatment I got was amazing.
I don't think Laurane does anything small. And the fact that she had, she said, I'm going to bring a few friends. We found out we're 50, which is terrific.
And now we go to Burke, and we decorated at Burke.
Both of our Springer Spaniels, Toomey and Pablo, came up because Toomey, who was a therapy dog, visited Laurane when she was in her coma at Beth Israel. So the dogs also came to a Christmas tree trimming party. It was for patients at the time and their families.
No matter where she is or what the circumstances are, she's always thinking, how do I make it better for the people around me? And it's just so consistent as a theme throughout her life.
And there's an energy about her that I haven't seen in a long time that really stays in touch, stays available.
She's determined to bring ethics, integrity, and community into everything that she does.
She saw a problem in her neighborhood. She saw that it didn't seem like the young people had the values, ethical values that she thought were important. And so she founded an organization called Ethikids and created tools for people to have conversations around values.
She's creatively brilliant, and believe me, in the banking world, that is so rare, and she's organized.
She probably, to me, was, and remains so, probably one of the most outstanding human resources executives in corporate America. I mean, there are many people who could definitely take a page from her professional playbook.
Her ability to connect with different people from different walks of life, different ethnicity, different demographics. I don't think she sees those things. I don't think she sees, I think she only sees what's in here.
This is my daughter-in-law, Jenna, and her daughter, my granddaughter, Everly Gray.
It's not easy, psychologically and emotionally and physically, of everything a person who's at Burke has been through. But if the person pushes themselves, it's really miraculous what can get done there.